Welcome back to another edition of Bourbon Kingdom. I'm David.
And I'm Zach.
And today we are going to do a rye, barrel strength rye battle.
Yep.
With the 4 lovely bottles that you see in front of you.
Yeah, so we kind of honestly just kept talking about doing it, and we just finally were like, you know what, we're actually just going to finally do it. Since
and somebody suggested it too on the page, commented and said, hey, we should do a rye battle.
Yeah, that's also true. So we decided it was actually kind of hard to figure it out, like on what I wanted to do or what you wanted to do, and so I knew no matter what, it was obviously going to be Old Forester, and I knew it was going to be Michter's. And it was kind of a toss-up between the next two that we were going to pick. Yeah. And I thought Ritter Breed rye was actually a really good choice just because I think you can actually semi-find it. For a while, it was kind of hard to find. Yeah. Now I think it's kind of more on shelves on a more regular basis. And then we picked the Jack Daniel's 2020 rye, which it's probably going to crush everything, but it's delicious and we wanted to drink it.
Yes.
That's all I got. That's all I can do for you. So. Yeah. And I got a spare of it, so.
It's always good.
I don't know, it helps.
So how are we set up here? Does it really matter?
No, so.
So that we're drinking the same thing.
Yeah, so we'll start, I guess, our right to left, your left to right.
Your left to right.
And we'll go down. We'll nose everything and then try everything, go down that way, and then we'll come back the other way, so that way everything gets a fair and equal shake at it. And then we'll take a break in the middle to kind of reset our palates with water. And then, yeah, that's all we got.
All right, sounds
good. We'll declare a winner, hopefully.
We'll declare a winner. We just don't know who that's going to be yet.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
All right, we ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
By the way, these will be our, this is totally the start of our day to our shooting, so I love how we're starting off with the barrel strengths right off the bat.
Yeah, it's always good.
Warm up palates, especially with a rye. Well, it's kind of something else too. Whenever I was thinking about what we would do, I didn't go too hard traditional heavy rye for my boy over here because him and ryes are kind of shaky.
We're becoming friends.
There's a relationship building there.
There is.
So hopefully this makes it a little bit harder for him. So because I think all 4 of these are really good.
All right.
Yeah, so right off the bat with this one, still, I probably have a feeling we're going to say a little bit of this, or not a little bit of it, but a lot of this is obviously we're getting some rye spice there.
Just a little bit of spice.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
But not a traditional profile for a rye for sure. This has a little bit of like an icing, like a little bit of a cream vanilla icing.
Yeah.
Taste to it. What I'm surprised about, though, is the nose. There's a lot of sweetness on the nose, but that's the only note I'm getting off the nose there, and I'm surprised about that because I don't know what that would be.
Yeah. All right.
All right, on number 2.
To number 2.
So this had... I already know what this is, I think.
I like it. I already know what that is.
I think I already know. Maybe I don't. Yeah. So with this one, it's
it doesn't have the spice kick, even that the first one had.
No, not at all. There's not a lot of spice on this one either.
No. It's almost bland. Honestly speaking. Bland. It almost feels bland in comparison to the other one. I don't know what that is, but
it's definitely not working for you.
It's just not much there to it. It didn't feel like.
Well, so I was honestly going to say there was a little bit of an orange, like there's some orange zest to it.
And I can taste that, but when I think of a rye, I don't I think of it. It's it's there, and this one just doesn't feel like. If I had to guess, think I know what that one is, but
Yeah,
I mean, it's fine.
I think whenever you go back to it, I think
I
that
hope
there's a little bit of spice there now, at least on the nose, but not a lot. He's right.
Yeah. I mean, I like it. It's good. It's actually really smooth.
Oh,
so.
now you see, now out on that second drink, I swear, this is like the first drink we've had like all day. I'm sitting over here stuttering like I've been drinking all day. Yeah, you get a little bit more of that spice on the back end. No heat whatsoever.
No.
Nothing like that.
Zero heat of what you come to expect.
Mm-hmm. Now this one you get like a little like char. A little marshmallow. This one actually has a fantastic nose. Now that's a rye. That one has a ton.
But it's kind of like it's got a really sweet, it's like a sweet spice to it.
Yeah.
Like it.
Oh no, it's not harsh.
It's not harsh at all.
It's not a harsh spice whatsoever.
But you can definitely taste the rye on the front end of it, more so than either one of those.
Yeah, this is definitely more, whichever one this is. This one definitely has much more of the traditional rye profile.
Yes.
And has a little bit more heat towards the back end of it, or it feels like it's coming off as more heat. But the nose on this one,
yeah,
surprisingly, I think that's cheating.
No, I was just curious. I was just curious of what that one was, because there's 3 different bottles of it.
Yeah, we legitimately didn't even say what the proofs were. We'll do that when we come back around.
Yeah.
So we totally cheated on that one. So I don't even think we described what bottles we were drinking, did we?
They can see it.
Yeah.
You can see it.
Rookies.
I mean, you did say what it was.
Oh, yeah, I did. Okay.
Oh,
no, this one.
This one's, this might give it away, but this has got a very fruity front end on it. Like, I feel like it's got a little bit of banana.
Yeah, this one, man, it's like a...
If this is an Old Forester, you can, just by the smell of it.
I don't think it's Old Forester.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm. No, I agree with the fruit, but it's like a sweet pastry. Like there's there's some like fruit sprinkled on top of it.
It smells good.
It smells fantastic. I don't even want to drink it.
It'll just disappoint you.
Oh, that one's really good.
Yeah, because you get a little bit of, I feel like I did get a little bit of a char taste in there. Yeah. Which I like.
Almost like it's toasted, but it's not toasted.
Yeah.
Like that. And
I like that.
Yeah, that's so incredibly good.
All right.
I don't want to quit nosing it. So good. That's really good.
That is good.
It's awesome. All right. You want to reset our palates?
Yeah.
And then come back to it?
Yep.
Cool.
All right. We're back. Reset.
Yep.
We're good to go. And we're going to go left to right on ours, right to left on yours. So,
yeah.
Not much talking we have to do here, other than if we smell something different or taste something way vastly different than it was the first time through, maybe we'll talk a little bit about it. But
yeah, so this one, coming back to it, man, you're still getting like that rich. It's like a rich fruit.
Yeah.
It's not like a red fruit. It's not like over citrus. It's like one of those bowls of fruit that you're just like a little bit of everything in there.
And again, this second time through didn't hit like the first time through. I thought it was a little bit stronger the first time through, but this time through it feels really smooth, kind of like this one felt the first time. Gosh, it still has a good taste, like it still has a very rye taste to it, but it's smooth, easy to drink.
It's so good. I don't know which one. I think I know which one. I don't know. That's really good though.
Yeah.
Man, it's amazing coming back to this one.
Yeah.
After drinking that one.
Yeah.
And I'm not getting the same kind of nose that I got before at all. I feel like this one just went down a little bit for me.
Still has that very traditional rye taste, though.
Yeah, it's a little bready coming back this around, like or coming back this way.
Yeah.
Like not like just like a nice fresh loaf of bread.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right.
Also, I can't tell if it was from the last one or the very first one we did. It's a little dry.
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit more dry.
Yeah. But I feel like that's what you get with a more traditional rye. Like
No,
this
it
one
is.
feels
Yeah.
much more like a rye than the other three.
Mm-hmm. I'm still getting like an orange zest on this
I
one.
mean, and that's surprising because I guess two of them are lower proof and two of them are higher proof, like of a barrel strength.
Yeah. But you know, sometimes ryes can throw you off with that spice. A lot of people, including myself, just as guilty of it, sometimes will say something's a lot hotter than what it is because you're getting that spice on that back end.
Yeah.
It's kind of fooling you and tricking you on your palate to where it's coming off a different way.
Again, this one is still as smooth.
I see what you're saying though, compared to
and as light as.
Yeah, it's kind of throwing me off a little bit because I know it's good, but it's definitely the notes on this one are getting, I think, overwhelmed a little bit from the one I had before.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that's really throwing me off because I don't know what that is. I don't. It's kind of throwing off my palate too.
Yeah,
I'm lost.
I've had all these, and that doesn't taste like any of these.
No, not at all. That is interesting.
Yeah.
All right, let's try this last one out. Man, I'm getting like a baking good of some sort. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
With like a little bit of a perfume.
I thought this had like a little bit of a floral smell to it the first
which
time
would make
through.
sense.
Yeah.
Of course, that would make sense. That baking note, it doesn't really come off as like a baking spice. Like I don't know what it is. Like you go to like a local like grocery store and you just go to like their bakery part. It's like just something like that's being baked right there. Nothing like crazy, overwhelmingly awesome, but like just nice little baking note.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah,
I like this one. I like this one better the second time through.
Yeah, I do too, actually.
Yeah.
That's actually really good.
Yeah.
That is really, really good.
Ooh.
All right. So I feel like this is easy, like splitting 2 and 2. Can you do that, or where are you or what are you thinking right
now? Before I drank this one the second time through, I was going. Those two were my front runners right now.
Mm-hmm. So I am these two. I would be the last one and the first one, vice versa. I'm those two. So realistically, we didn't really label these. Learn this on the fly. We should label them like A, B, and C, D.
Yeah.
If I I think I would go this order. Oh man. Yeah, I'm going to go that order.
Goodness.
Also, 1 second. It's a phone. Sorry, doing the whole live editing thing. My wife was actually the one that poured these. She wrote it down, put it underneath the bottle on the
Hold on.
Shelf
I
back
moved
here.
that a little too.
No, you're good. You're good. So
No, I just moved it a little too far up, so you couldn't tell which one was one for me. I think one was the same for both of us.
okay. So we both had the last one
Yeah.
D whatever. So we'll call that D for I don't know what she.
Yeah.
Yours was funny. I don't know what she did. So then, for my second place, I had the first one through our first time around. And then what was your second place?
My second place is B.
Is the second one?
Yeah.
Okay. And
It's very tight between these two because I like them both differently. I went with my first time through and because I like that one.
Gotcha.
Maybe
Okay.
because it wasn't a traditional taste in
Mhm.
rye. I like the quirkiness of it. Like it felt like it wasn't just the same old rye.
So we basically both picked, and then you had for your third my second place, and your second place was my last place, and then your last place was my third place.
Yeah.
So we basically mixed it up. I mean, that's pretty
That's
outside
pretty
of D.
Yeah.
So let's figure it out. Which way you want to go? You want to go first to last first?
Let's go. I mean, it doesn't really matter. First place. Let's do first place.
Okay. So I guess first place would be the Jack Daniels. That makes sense.
Which I think we both
Yeah, we both assumed that.
assumed that's what that would be.
That was going to be, to me, that was pretty easy. Let's see. Our second place, well, your second place was Michter's.
Really?
Yep.
That surprises me.
Yep. That was your second place. And then my second place was the Old Forester. And then which actually surprised me because I had Michter's last. I would have guessed it would have been third, but I felt like that was like a distant fourth.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest with you.
Yeah.
Wild Turkey was my third place and was your last place.
Yeah.
And then Old Forester was your third.
Yeah.
Interesting.
These were two really
Sure.
close. Like,
Sure.
I would really probably have them like that.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, like neck and neck.
Yeah.
Because I like this one better going through the first time, but I like that one better going through the second time.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
that makes sense.
So,
No,
but that it doesn't surprise me that the Jack Daniels wins.
Jack Daniels is straight
Because
fire.
it is.
It's amazing. Jack Daniels, make this full time.
Yeah.
Like, make this full time, put it out on shelves, do it yearly, do whatever you got to do. I know you guys do the samples down there at the gift shop and whatnot. Put that thing out full time because that is.
I had this
beautiful.
for the first time this weekend while I was at Cox's Evergreen, Nulu.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, he's always talked about it being like phenomenal.
Yeah.
And me thinking that any rye is phenomenal was one of those. So I wanted to try it. So I tried it there. And it was really, really good. So it doesn't surprise me that it won from these four.
It's extremely hard to find. It's extremely allocated.
Yeah.
They're going up daily, it feels like, on the secondary or at liquor stores that jack up the prices. Yeah. Like, it's constant. If you can grab one. They are truly awesome.
By the way, Rare Breed is 112 proof, 112.2.
Oh, yeah.
The Old Forester is 128. The Michter's is 112.2 as well, the same as the Rare Breed, and the Jack Daniels is 130.5.
Yeah.
Just to kind of give you an idea of their proofs and stuff. All of them were good, just in different ways, but
yeah,
the Jack Daniels shined.
Well, and even like, I know if you're in the Louisville, Kentucky area, it's actually fairly easy to get a Michter's barrel strength right now, like because of their curbside and stuff.
Yeah.
I understand different parts of the country, it's a lot harder and everything. I understand that. This, I've been told, is a lot easier to get now of days. I don't know how true that is either throughout the country.
Yeah.
But that holds up fairly well. The Jack Daniels, I thought, was clear and away better than everything else.
Yeah.
I thought the Old Forester was better than the other two, but it wasn't by like a mile.
Yeah.
Like, it was better, but it wasn't like blowing it out.
Yeah.
So,
all right. Well, tell them where they can find us, man.
Yeah. So basically, if you already haven't already, go ahead and hit that little like button down there in the bottom right corner, and then hit subscribe if you're already not subscribed. We've been doing awesome with subscribers here like the last month or so. It's just constantly going. Just thank you guys so much. It's helping us grow and expand and all that kind of stuff. It's awesome.
Yep.
And then leave us a comment too, by the way, if we left out a rye that we should have done, or if you disagree with our order, or if it wasn't fair because we added Jack Daniels to it. Maybe it wasn't. Don't know. But anyways, just let us know. Leave a comment. And then go find us on Facebook over at Bourbon Kingdom, where we try to post when we find stuff whenever we can. I know we talk a lot about Old Forester, but we posted the other day about the 120 or 150th release.
Yeah.
And it kind of blew up and got I think helped a whole bunch of people out.
Yep.
So
yep.
Try to do our best whenever we can.
That's what we try to do. All right. Well, till the next time, we'll see you.